Hello Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I'm going to perform who is destined to be on your path. So when we say destined to be, we are looking at this concept from a Dharma point of view. So it is not about a predestined point in time, but rather you have this path for you to fulfill your potential in this lifetime. So it's those actions which are going to take you to that potential. So this person somehow may appear on your path and they may serve for some time, and you also to theirs. So our question is, who is destined to be on my path? And our question is not, you know, who am I gonna be end up with? So you need to see it from this perspective. Now I'm going to get some cards out from this, and this is Alice in Wonderland Tarot. Now this is going to be all about you first, okay? At the first stage of our reading, we will first explore you, because we want to know what you go through when this person appears on your path. We are going to explore your dynamics when you meet them. Now the cards here, we have the Three of Swords, which is a Saturn in Libra card. It talks about restrictions in the relationships. Here actually we are seeing a cake, but a party turns out to be like a battleground. So it's that impact the social norms, social institutions, social scenery gets actually broken and also gets limited. We have here the Ace of Swords also with the Knight of Swords. Pretty much similar energies with these two cards mirroring each other. But here actually you are at a state in which you are trying to find a clarity around this social scenery. I see here something is getting limited for you at first. It can be like some kind of a restriction. There is some type of a censorship, let's say, in one compartment of life. Like someone's access is like limited to a certain social scenery, and it's like you try to find some kind of a clarity, truth around it, and knowing that this is like your test and trial in relationships, Saturn in Libra, you try to like cut through this confusion. Maybe there is some type of a fear around it. You try to understand, you try to gather your mental strength. It may call you to be also assertive and take action around this. In this particular scenery, in this dynamics, of course, to have it may not be so easy to have a clear vision really what you want at first. But in the circumstances, you try to pursue some confidence, and there is an expression there. You try to find your expression in the situations, and you know, wondering what will be the consequences of this. There is interactions with others, listening to other people's opinions, stating your opinions. Maybe at some point it's going to come to a point that you will really need that cold and objective viewpoint in the situation, because it may get very, everything can get so mixed and impulsive or quick-tempered there. So, well, in the end, it will all come to a point where you will come to a decisive move. You're gonna take action, communicate with clarity, mental strength, and a sort of drive. But the drive is more of like a Libran way of drive. But of course, in this type of sceneries, we need to also remember to consider the consequences of our actions, because we do not have control over other people's actions. It will be important to listen to others' opinions before acting. So it's likely that it's a time where you try to find your well-considered approach. And with some type of a dialogue exchange, there is obviously a place you wanna get into. This looking for clarity, looking for like truth. Yeah, there is also some type of a truth aspect of it, because you may also need to prove that you are not guilty in something, or you try to look for your right, because there is a direct communication, and it can be quite unexpected, like very swift. And when you try to understand your situation, you may also find some arrogant, know-it-all people, rude people around you as well. So you may also want to cut actually this and do what is really right for you as well. There can be some also aspects here which you may want to cut some ties, or someone is wanting to cutting these ties. So the story there can be developing. So I think this person finds you where relationships in general is getting a bit difficult for you. Because we cannot also deny actually the emotional part of this, but also there is this mental clarity part of it, there is this practical action part of it. This really, you know, requires one to be emotionally resilient and intellectually strategic to overcome this challenge, and you try to do that. It's also very important for you maybe at this time how you're going to process your emotions, and finding healthy ways to process your emotions. Maybe some healing, you know, from a past trauma. In the end, it may take you to take your time to reflect on your feelings, and also maybe this can be a time which you may seek support from your loved ones, because in the Three of Swords, we may also want to actually acknowledge emotional pain. So this situation is one of the hardest I've seen of among the signs. So then who is destined to be on your path from this time onwards? Let's find out what energy is coming towards you. You have a person and they have also a Libran energy, not necessarily a Libra sign, but they carry that Libra energy with also Cancer influence. So this is a Cancer Libra person. Cancer Libra person, well, okay, then what's the planetary influence? Theirs. Now we will get to know them. Oh, they are Plutonic. Okay, Plutonic. This is a person who looks for transformation through relationship, being a family, doesn't matter if it's a big unit or a small unit. We have the hopes and dreams and wishes there. Okay, now this person is a person who is looking for some expansion in life, but in the Plutonic way. So it can a person who is actually very interested to build some financial empires, but they are like doing this based on a particular ideal, philosophy. Maybe there is a group dynamic. This is a person who is very much involved with the friends and groups, and they may have a rich social life and also this gatherings, networks, people coming, going. They may be in that leading space, but there is also an empire they want to build. So they have this very much big social network and group association, and which can be quite intense and transformative for them. They have this influence over a group, or a group who share like the same ideals, and maybe they have a strong impact on these people's life. And they somehow communicate with these people, and like mixing one larger social group maybe with another. So there is something in the organizational sense there. This is a person who has a big influence. Actually, if Pluto sometimes in the 11th can give really loyal and supportive friends in that networks, and who has very strong personalities, people who have some type of a passion for education and learning, and this mental exploration. They have to, I mean, in whatever group they get in, it's going to be quite transformative for them. Now, if I was talking about in your reading, you know, when I was talking about, I was keep saying some social scenery. And here we have also the 11th house energy, which is about the social groups. Now, there, I think we have some type of intersection, some overlap between you and this person. You may belong to a same group or social network, or like part of that network, They may like see your struggle even they are not involved, so maybe they will get involved somehow. Oh, Moon and Saturn person, very this is by the way, this is a very serious person. Okay, so we have a serious person who is actually developing and learning trust in this lifetime. They may be emotionally reserved. They can sometimes detach themselves emotionally, which can actually help them to succeed in those group setting and professionally, with this sense of practicality and also responsibility. They may, though, they are very sensitive and they may also fear rejection. You may see this person adopting maybe at first a very cool exterior, so people may have this idea about them with regards to their exterior, but actually within them there can be that different soft place. So but from exterior they will be very serious, I think. This person also, due to the group setting, they may like have tendency to hold people at this arm's length, and this can be like their instinctive response, but it can be hard for others to extend their own hand. So here it's interesting. First, with this person, you know, if you are like older than this person, they have tendency to actually bond with older people more naturally, and if this person is younger than you, they will show that connection more easily, by the way. Sometimes they may feel pessimist, but they have so much to expect from life, and it's like they are here like to overcome hardships or adversity, and like making things later like come alive. They have this sense of, you know, overcoming challenges. They may sometimes feel guilty about indulging in emotional pleasure due to this Saturn and Moon energy. Fear can sometimes keep them actually away from fulfilling their potential experiences. Maybe at that point you will be helping them, okay, opening them up a bit there, and learning to receive nurture and care from you. You know, this can be very sincere and long-lasting energy, not necessarily a person you're gonna end up with, but you shouldn't let this person like withdraw so quick, because actually, of course, you know, they need their space, they may need their space, and you may need to actually hold space for them. But it's like, how to say, they're also prone to communicate and let it out when they have secure conversational space. Okay, so I'm going to now get the rest of this connection. They can bring this cool ease to this situation. This is like, they can really bring that cool breeze to very tense situation. So let's see the connection here. Wow, Prince and the Princess. You're gonna accelerate like so quickly with this person. 8 of Wands, Princess and the Prince. Okay, now the connection is making you a couple or like a very dynamic duo. Somehow there can be a traveling attachment to this. Like you may find yourself traveling a lot, or it may feel like getting things like always done with this person. That can be really a very instant connection, and the conditions can really act in a way tying up like everything together there. I feel we have the Pentacle and the Wand energy. Yes, Prince and the Princess. You have different talents and qualities, and each of you, I think you are here more like in the earth energy. They are in the more, to me, fire energy. Actually, earth and fire does not blend so much energetically, but I think in your connection with this 8 of Wands, there is some type of a swift, positive scenery where, like, when you find each other, it's going to feel like the arrival of new possibilities, and you may really introduce growth to each other's life. It's like you have the positive mindset, they have the positive mindset, and you have some practical knowledge about things and getting things done. But also both of you knowing that there needs to be some willingness also to learn and to work hard towards success. So it's like you can really gain valuable insights from each other, and it's like you're gonna use it to maybe to lead a more productive life, let's say. But this 8 of Wands energy, to me, mirroring the Knight of Wands, what you go through here, they bring definitely that cool, that swift energy. In a way, it freezes the tension there. So by using their power or influence, there can be some contributions there. Now, this is going to bring patience, people learning patience. That's why one of the reasons you are in each other's path, you are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So I said a lot of swift, I mean, I used a lot of swift energy. Patience here can be what you would like to grow together. Because there can be also a episode or a part where you got to be also patient. The lesson, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn adversity, and overcoming adversities also. Now, the adversity here is this one, and exactly, this is especially your lesson. you are going to learn a lot from them, especially when you see how they are using their connections in order to bring some ease a trouble you go through. Of course, in the further times, you may see after the swift energy in the scenery, you may also find yourself to develop patience, maybe as you come here in the earth's energy, so it may take some time from your part to bring in what needs to be brought to the situation, to the scenery, and it's like they are looking at you, like waiting you to act in a certain way. So you don't necessarily have to be fast and swift as much as them. This is their thing, but you may more maybe bring that and remind that patience elements, though they have the moon and Saturn mixture there, so they will understand that. What is going to be the art life tarot cards perspective? Let's see that. So one of the first times I'm using this deck. Again, patience and fortitude conquer all the things. Lots of work to do here, it seems. The Alchemist. So we have the Alchemist painting here from Matthäus van Helmont from 17th century. So it is now in the Chemical Heritage Foundation Museum in Philadelphia, United States of America. So from Ralph Waldo Emerson, we have patience and fortitude conquer all things. And again, we have the patience here. How many patience you have? 10 of Wands, again, a Wands energy. So something is going to take time in the rest of the journey. But I think the swift element here works as first this bringing this cooling vibe to circumstances you go through. They somehow use their influence, and the rest is also here. There are some research, writing, or you try to learn or get some information about something. It's like you're gonna do some kind of a social research or bring like parts of a particular mechanism to work, but things may go slow, but they will grow eventually. What is it that you are learning? Light illuminates darkness and gloom, bringing hope and inspiration. Ask the angels to fill you with more light, for it contains spiritual information and knowledge. These are keys to the universe and bring love and peace, as well as unlocking the wisdom within you. As your light becomes stronger and clearer, you will find clarity and purpose. You will radiate brightly and become beacon, reminding others of the divine help available. Yeah, and this person is the divine help, I do feel. Angel wisdom suggests you ask the angels to ignite and strengthen the divine flame within you. And also this clarity and purpose, I was talking actually about this in the first spread. So you need to let something refill you, Libra, because here it's like you feel like you are losing something, but you got to let this energy to fulfill you once again and refill you. You will learn a lot, I have to say, and it's like preparing you for something so that you can use your own wisdom at the throughout this. It's really trying to bring that fullest potential you carry. So this is how this person is likely to serve to that path and you to theirs. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Libra. I will speak to you in the next readings. Take good care. Bye bye.